Hello everyone, welcome to a Scouts of Entertainment Reforged replay at Osgiliath. It's a nice 5v3 from yours truly on Command Realm of Mordor. And before we get started, if you'd like to support my work, there's a PayPal option, subscribe to our Patreon and Streamlabs donation link in the description below, along with various methods you can use to contact me with to send through other Total War replays, including Reforged of course. But if you cannot do that, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about the battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's get in with this replay. So, as I said, I'm Commander of the Realm of Mordor, and I have 2 units of Minas Morgul Chosen out front, a catapult, some Sauron's Will, I have Orc Javelins 2 units, some Moron Halberds, a couple units here, some Sauron's Will, 2 units total, here and here. We have some Adunium Shadowbows, some Moron Infantry, Olog High, Temple Executioners, armored up, I believe. No, not armored up. Not armored up. We have some Temple Guard as well, and some Nazgul. I don't think I have any Troll Drummers. I think I just got the Olog High. And with that, let's go to my ally. Beowulf, commanding Mordor, and he's got some Moron Halberds, 2 units of Blackguard of Barad-dûr, some Moron Infantry, Temple Executioners, Moron Infantry, Moron Halberds, Moron Archers, here, a couple of units I think. Some Orc Fodder, Sauron's Will, Orc Javelins, Olog High. And now, I sort of broke my own rule here. I didn't bring any Blackguard of Barad-dûr, so I was relieved to see that Beowulf did bring some, so that was very good. I'll just double check, make sure I didn't bring any. Because it was a big... it's pretty short-sighted of me, to say the least, not to bring them. I'm always saying you should bring them, so... I really feel kind of silly now. But, moving on, we have my third ally and attacker, Isengard, commanded by Pharaoh. He's got some Uruk-hai crossbows either side. We have some Uruk-hai pikemen, I think 3 units. Some Dunnington clansmen. I think we have about 3 units here of Uruk-hai infantry. We also have some Snaga skirmishers here, a couple of units I think, I can't see them at the moment. Some Nazgûl Uruk-hai berserkers, and more Dunnington clansmen. I think that's it I can see. Oh, well, we've got Trolls of the White Hand of course as well. And moving on, we have the 4th attacker, Rudar, commanded by Tommy Wiseau. He's got some Herodane pikemen here, Trollshore Axehowers, Blackwolds, Richholm Slavers, 2 units of Etamor's Troll Hunters. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 units here of Rudar Swordsmen, some Dunman Spearmen. We have 2 units of Dunman Hunters. I think we have some Thorodden Javelins as well somewhere. And I think I've covered that army pretty well. And the final attacker is Orcs in Misty Mountains, commanded by Bloodbath McGrath. He's got some Mount Uruk hosts, Mount Uruk berserkers, a catapult himself, some White Uruk fearmongers. We have some Heavy Goblin halberds, Black Uruks of the Mountains, Heavy Goblin infantry, more we have some Heavy Goblin crossbows, more Mountain Orc berserkers, and a mixture of Goblin infantry, both halberds, infantry and spears I think somewhere as well, and a few more units of Mount Uruk hosts I think. And that brings us to the first of 3 defenders. This is an all Gondor affair, so it's a good versus evil themed battle pretty much. The first Gondor army is commanded by Stewed Balrog, who has some Pelargon Marines here, 2 units. We have no units over here, so moving further along we have some Guards of Osgiliath, a couple of units here. We have some Veterans of Osgiliath, some Gondor Archers, armoured up, I think, all the way. Yeah, I think pretty much all the Gondorian armies have the armour upgrade to the max. It will only cost you 50 coin to do that, but that's only for Gondor. If you want to upgrade other factions to the max armour upgrade where available, it'll cost you 100 coin. We have some Mithrandir's Retune. Every Gondor player, I think, has a Mithrandir's Retune. We have some Marksmen of Caer Andros, a couple of units here. A Trebuchet. Further into the city we have some Vanguard of King Elisar, Axemen of Losnach, some Wardens of the White Tower, more Axemen of Losnach, Ithilien Rangers, Gondor Infantry, a couple of units. 2 units here I think of Guards of Osgiliath, and I think a couple of units here of Fountain Guard as well. I think we see some Nemonthian Honor Guard here as well. We do. Some Citadel Guard. And some more Citadel Guard here in the rear. Okay, moving along further into the city, we have some more Axemen Ossinak, a couple of units. Some Vanguard of King Elsar, Wardens of the White Tower, Marksmen of Kier Andros, 2 units here of Fountain Guard, 2 units here of Guards of Osgiliath. We have another Trebuchet. We have some Idilian Rangers, Wardens of Minas Ethel. We have a Ballista crew, some Marksmen of Kier Andros, a couple of units, I think. Nemonthian Honor Guard, Citadel Guard, I think, or Gondor Infantry. Yeah, Citadel Guard and Gondor Infantry over here as well. Maybe a couple of units of both. I think moving along, we have some more Wardens of Minas Ethel, Idilian Rangers, Vanguard of King Elsar, Citadel Guard, some more Citadel Guard, Fountain Guard, Gondor Infantry, more Infantry, Fountain Guard, and Wardens of the White Tower. I think there is a couple of units over here as well. No, I already covered them. But that is it, guys. So, let's get the siege started. Enjoy. So, my plan was to bust a hole through this wall, so I wouldn't have to bring up a siege tower. That's why I didn't bring any siege towers. I thought busting a hole would be easier. But this strategy actually backfires. I would actually warn everyone not to do this in the future, because it's some sort of pathfinding issue. I couldn't use the bloody gap. I essentially wasted like 3/4 of my catapult ammo on busting down this wall, and I couldn't even go through the gap. But funnily enough, I can shoot through it. You can shoot through it. But if you want to assault Osgiliath in the future, I highly recommend you bring siege towers and battering rams to break down the gates and get on the walls. Don't try to catapult your way in. It just doesn't work. So, we have the Vengeful One. Well, actually, I didn't go through the other 2 players playing Gondor. So we have the Vengeful One commanding a 2nd Gondorian army. And we have, I already covered Stuart Balrog. Where's the 3rd player? Come on. Come on. More Stuart Balrog units. They're really covering here. We've got the Vengeful One. I think Y2K86 is the final defender. Sorry, Y2K. I was just seeing Gondor everywhere. Didn't really bother. Didn't really register to look for another unit. Okay. Mithrin veteran coming for a charge. That wasn't the best charge in the world. The battering ram protected me somewhat. So Gondor's really gone on the offensive here. As you can see, I'm scrambling to get my Minas Morgul chosen in there. It just drives away the Vengeful One. We've got Y2K86 with his Mithrinder's Retune. And we've got Stuart Balrogs with his over there. So what I'm quickly trying to do is establish a perimeter. As you can see, I've got some Minas Morgul chosen heading out front. I've got some Modern Halberds on my right flank. I'm setting up my left flank. I'm just got to keep an eye on my rear. Well, that's my strategy right now. Balwin's adopting a similar formation. He's getting his Oleg high within the protection of the Modern Halberds. Your trolls, as good as they are, will go down to a good charge here from heavy cavalry, so you know they're not invulnerable. Always remember that. This Veteran is getting a bit dusty, it would seem. Alright, what we got going on over here? Oh no. It's just the Ventureman looking for a target. I think he might have found one. We've got more on archers here from Baywin. A couple of units here firing into the Defender's Retune. Played it up a little bit. Oh, that was a good charge on the Olok High. They took down 3 and bloodied up a couple. That's not a good thing. Solid charge there. just thinking right now, finally, the wall is down. That's something. Then I was just swearing my ass off for about half an hour. I couldn't use the damn gap. It was, I was devastated. And that's putting it lightly. So, my conundrum here is that I want to advance, right? Problem is, I got all 3 Gondor Mithrandir's Retinue just hovering around looking for a target. And as soon as I move forward, I'm vulnerable. So as you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm moving up my Temple Guard. Because they are AP archers, and the Mithrandir's Retinue are vulnerable to them. So I just got to make sure I know where their presence is at all times, and I got to make sure I know where the cavalry is at all time. So as you can see, I'm moving up my forces. I'm not planning to go in just yet, but I'm just getting ready to go in. My teammates are stationing themselves across the river. They're all filing into the courtyard, using the siege towers as defensive shields as well. So that's clever. Now the most challenging thing about assaulting Osgiliath from this end is just the one bridge, so it's very easy to defend. So the onus is on me, Beowyn, and Pharaoh really to put a lot of pressure on Gondor to make them pull back some of their forces, so it makes it easier for Bloodbath, McGrath, and sorry, Tommy Wiseau to come across. Let's try and keep track of all the names. Oh, what we got here? Okay, so Mithrandir's Retinue was there. What I was doing was I was firing my Temple Guard in. They came really close, and Temple Guard has really good accuracy. And Mithrandir's Retinue was a really big threat to our armies. So far I managed to kill 8 of them. And that's 8 less I have to worry about. Now you can see I'm moving forward, and you've got Stu Balrog here coming in as well. That was what I was afraid of. Moving forward and being vulnerable to a charge. Unfortunately, I missed the Mithrandir's Retinue of Venge. I only got 1 man there of the Marksman of King Andros. And this was another big foresight from me. I set up my Sauron's Will for protection, and I wasn't paying attention. And Stu Balrog went in for a charge here, and Sauron's Will is very vulnerable to cab charges. He utterly devastated this unit. Sent him a second Sauron's Will, who was the closest after them. And I scrambled to get them back into the protection of my Minas Morgul Chosen. And I start maneuvering my Morona halberds again to set up a perimeter. I'm getting my Temple Guard in place just to shoot at Stu if he comes too close again. As you can see, Beowyn's sort of been tangling a lot there with Gondor's cavalry. Beowyn's moving up his forces as well. So you can see, I'm adopting a box kind of formation. The Gondorian cavalry weighed heavily on Beowyn's in my minds because they were hassling us for quite a while. And they haven't gone away, they're just hovering in the background there, just waiting for an opportunity to use them. So I sent out my Orc Javelins, I try to use the gap to shoot through. I only get a couple of shots through there, which is a little bit surprising. But they're handling themselves well, the guards of Osgiliath. And then they just stop firing altogether, or they start shooting over the wall. So I see that's failing, and I try to adopt a different formation. I'm hoping this will work a bit better. And it doesn't. So, you know, there's a few challenges here I've got to work through. And that was a horrible idea. Alright, we'll have a look at the River Assault. Okay, so we've got Wardsmen's Eagle firing in. Otherwise, there's dumb hunters trying to provide support, but it's a little bit difficult for them. We've got Marksmen of Kiandros firing in, we've Gondor Isis firing in. The siege towers, while offering some protection, the Mountain Royal Coast now are extremely vulnerable here to the Artillery ranges. They're lucky already they're not firing on them. You know, they're choosing to fire on the reinforcements coming across the bridge right now. They shouldn't be long before they switch targets. Yeah, they switch targets now. That's a lot of blood splatter. Head back over and see where I'm up to. Because I was always trying to look for ways I could shoot at Y2K's forces. I think he had some support over here. Yeah, Shibauer does have some support here. So I was constantly looking for a way to shoot over this wall here. It wasn't easy trying to find a damn shot. Okay, Pharaoh's sort of just skirmishing a little bit with the enemy. He hasn't gone in yet. He's waiting for Banewen and me to make a move as well. We've got the Artillery Rangers. They're all firing over here for some reason. Okay, looks like they're all trying to target the heavy weapon crossbows. And right now it's 7% to 3%. So I want to get back over here because I want to show you, eventually I get some hits. Yeah, see? Yeah, this is weird. Y2K moved out closer to the walls and I thought it was a good idea too. They would offer more protection, but for some reason it offered no protection from my javelins. Taking down a lot of them. This unit had 114. This one's down to 69. So as you can see, I've established a new perimeter. I had my Temple Guard trying to shoot at any of the Gandalf, sorry, the Defender's Red Tune, as they came close to either of our armies. That's why my Temple Guard is stationed here. As you can see, I'm taking them out. Took out 5 there. My Orc Javelins, I think, are out of ammunition. Oh no, it looks like there's still a bit of Javelins out. Yeah, so this is what I figured. If I could hit the Guards with Osgiliath in the same way, I could target the Citadel Guard in a similar way. So that's why I'm moving them up right now. As you can see, it was a good idea. He prompted a response here from Y2K. He was not too happy he was losing so many men. I think I ran out of javelins right there. Oh no, they're reloading. They moved the Orc fodder to protect my javelins, which was nice of them. So we were doing an alright job of peppering the enemy. You'll see our allies are going on the bridge. They've got the Mountain Orc host here, pretty bloodied up. Rudar swordsman down to 40. The Vengeful has a ton of archers here. We've got Fountain Guard at the ready.
We're under attack.
We've got some return fire here for the Diamond Hunters. 98, there's still a lot of archers there. They are worth shooting at until you get them down to like 50 or so. Then they're not as bad. They're targeting the ballista crew. It's a pretty good idea. We've got forces being bloodied up on both sides here. Pharaoh is still yet to go in. Now I saw this happen at the time over here. I was telling Bowen to watch out. He had Y2K on his left flank. I moved up my second unit of Orc Javelins. I also have my Adunium Shadowbows firing here into the blob. So I sent in my Orc Javelins who were out of ammunition at this point, my first unit. And I saw a nice blob here, so I lined up my Adunium Shadowbows to fire in as well. I was getting a lot of good hits here, and I was wiping out some good defensive units. This was all about just riding. This was all about whittling away. Whittling, I think, was the right word to use here. Just chipping away at their defense slowly. But in a way that wasn't draining our forces as quickly. Got Orc Javelins here. I don't know where they're firing at. Huh. My Orc Javelins could fire through walls. I didn't know that. Now, I think the Vengeful one tried to get his defender through the gap, but he couldn't go through it either. But just in case, I moved up my nearest mob chosen. So we're sort of just we're working our way through this slowly. Temple Guard, I'm looking for a good target to shoot at. We've got Gondorian archers firing somewhere. They're targeting my Orc Javelins. Again, it was a bit hard to find a decent target. Since I was losing troops and not getting any hits, I pulled them back for that. So we'll quickly go and see how Pharaoh's doing. Pharaoh's just sort of waiting right now, it would seem. So you've got Bloodbath and Tommy being the most aggressive attackers right now. Okay, Marks and Candros looks like they're out of ammunition. Condor Archers still have their bows out. We've got the Ballista crew here, down to 45, so they lost about 13 men since we last saw them. Citadel Guard, again, looks like... Sorry, I meant Marks and Candros. They still have their bows out. What have we got here? Okay, this is Goblin Infantry. Heavy Golden Spears yet to be sent in. And I've got the Mocking Honor Guard here on the front lines. So we'll just stay here for a second. That looks like a ballista fire there. Nice hit. And we've got more troops coming in. This is a double-edged sword tactic. You have to do it to put pressure on the defense, but at the same time you're opening yourself up to counterattack from the Warnsmith, Ethel, and Fielding Rangers, and Ballista and Trebuchet, because we know they have both. That's a good hit there. We need the siege towers stationed here on the left side to protect the army from this fire. That's what we need. Okay. If anyone has his Methenotretchen around here. I'm establishing a closer perimeter here to the walls. Our first unit of Orc Javelins broke at 24th, so they're finished. My Nigerian Shadowbows are reactivated. We've got Gondor Infantry, Guards of Osgiliath, and Axeman Ostermark here. So I'm trying to provide support here. I set up one of my units in Municipal Chosen. And I've got my depleted unit of Sauron's Will here as well. As you can see, got some friendly fire there. That wasn't too good on my part. Right now I'm still firing though. We've got Javelin fire here. Now C's got to look at the opportunity and fire into the Pelican Marines. Might be a loose formation, but they are worth taking out if you can. I've got my Municipal Trojans and shield wall formation. This fire here is from the Fielding Rangers. Over there. Trying to work out where I'm firing at now. Now we're going to the White Tower in the mix. And I try sending my Sauron's Will into the ranks of the Pelican Marines just to silence them. Bad one sending these more on halberds. And we've got the defenders pushing back hard against us. Now while this might seem bad, this did have a positive outcome as well. As I can fire now, fire into my human shadowbows now and not really risk any friendly fire like I was getting before. Send up both my units of Sauron's Will here at the gate. and take down the Marines. We've got a lot of them falling. Alright. Now, Baylor and I thought this was pretty cool what we ended up doing together. Baylor saw what I was doing, and he maneuvered his own troops to form his own perimeter. So he used the siege towers and his own Moron halberds, and as you can see, we have an effective defensive shield here, protecting all our main forces that would be vulnerable to the Metunetretchin, essentially rendering these guys useless because they can't attack us now. Our troops are stationed and ready. We can attack the defenders now without having to worry about cav at all.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
As you can see, I'm trying to fire in and damage the wardens of the White Tower. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have used so much of my Dueling Shadowbows here. I think first trying to use his Snarget skirmishers. Here we go. What can he do here? He's taking them down. So Pharaoh's trying to do what Bale and I are doing, just trying to whittle down the defense. Now we realise that time is sort of the essence here, because Bloodbath and Tommy can only keep this attack up for so long. It's not easy for them to do this. They lost a lot of men just getting this far. Crossbows there. Thankfully he's got a relatively large number of them left alive. Just trying to find 31. They're still pretty good. They're lobbing their bolts over. It's helping out the attack. The Northern Auto Guard is heavily damaged here, and they are starting to fall from there. Through this bell opener. And then you see stuff like that. It's half too much. If there's one thing goblins hate more, it's fire. Thankfully they're not shaking. We got the infantry. Once on cannon, they're just getting ready to fire. We also got, I think, some Brazilian Rangers getting ready as well. They still have their bows out. So what are we doing here now? Baron's got his all and Hawk Javelins there firing into the gate. That's really good fire there. You can pretty much take out a lot of units there. Yeah, he's getting a lot of good damage there. I think I got my Shadowbows. I think they're out of ammunition. They got their swords out. Templar Guard is also out of ammunition. My Orc Javelins are out of ammunition, so I've exhausted all of my ammo here. All my missile units are out. Baywon still has some in the tank. And I sent up my Moron infantry to help out. My Orc Javelins still have some ammunition, which is good to know. Forgot about that. Wardens miss Ethel. Looks like they've used up their ammunition too. They're pretty bloodied up. That one's trying to fly through the gate. Very nice. And here comes my troops to sort of mess up his accuracy. I mean, he was doing a good job there. I didn't realise he was firing.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
So they when I start telling the team now that we're going in. Trying to get into the ranks of the Plague Marines. I've still got my old high here. One of them's a little bloodied up. And this was a pretty smart move here from the defenders. They opened up, they let us in, but did so in a way that would open us up to escape fire, range to fire from javelins and rangers and archers with minimal friendly fire exposure to their own. As you can see, they broke that bloody trebuchet bolt, broke my Moron infantry. My Adean Shadowbows are still doing their crap. Pharaoh is yet to go in as of yet. Etymos Trident is under heavy fire from the marksman of Canvas. We've got Vanguard of King Al-Assad here too, from the Venture. Canberra's firing in. Trying to take out Tommy's Etymos Tridents. We've got Herodane Rangers here firing in. It's a big risk. He's getting a lot of friendly fire there, Tommy. So far, defense is still holding there strong. Now remember, Bagman still has his Black Guard, and I have some. That's not me. I got some Miasmortal Chosen here, some Temple Guard, Temple Executioners, Bronze and Halberds on the perimeter. I asked Tommy to send me up a siege tower so I can assault from this direction. And he was kind enough to put it in place for me. We got Y2K seeing what we're doing. He's got some Axeman Losnak stationed and ready for me. But I'm not just setting up any units, I'm setting up my best. I want to try and put a lot of pressure here on the walls. A bit of a risk, but we've got to try and assaulting from different positions. You got Steerbell deliberately trying to make his left side defense as thin as possible as he fires in. I think these are Wild Javelins as well, yes. See Axel Nelson cutting us down. See, I've begun my assault here on the walls. And he had some pretty elite units here. He's got some Vanguard of King Al-Assad here, along with the Axeman Losnak. So I sent in my Temple Guard first because they're out of ammunition. And these Mortal Chosen following close behind them. And my Olag High I'm bringing up here on the walls as well. Nice hits there from Trebuchet. Broke my forces. Balin's thankfully is still lingering for now. So we've got Master of Candles over there. We got Fountain Guard, Guards of Osgiliath, Wardens of the White Tower, all waiting for us. Oh, the Olag High looks angry. He looks mean. What we got here? You see the Rangers are lining themselves up here to shoot at me.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
As you can see, there's no way around this. Either the Rangers shoot at me or they shoot at Bale. And he's getting some hits there, but I can see my army is standing up all right to it, all things considered. They're hanging in there, they're not just collapsing. Yeah, that hurt. I think he took down 2 trolls there. I was not happy with that. Temple Execution is down to 47. I was trying to get my Olag High into the ranks of the Trebuchet. There's one thing I wanted to do, is to stop that Trebuchet. And I did. I was pretty happy. Anything I can do to slow them down, killing me. And while it's hitting me, it's also hitting them as well. Remember, this is one unit here I've got. My Nazgul's over here. I've still got all my halberds. Blackguard's still yet to be committed. Looking at Pharaoh, it looks like Pharaoh's charged in. He's got his troops inside the gate. Well done to him. We got fire here from the artillery rangers on the stewed battle. Now Pharaoh's got to really press up. He's got to really press his forces into the Gondor infantry. His troops are surrounded. And they're being shot at by artillery rangers. They won't last too long without some support. And the good thing is, Pharaoh can assault this infantry from 2 positions, front and behind, which enables Isengard to kill Gondor much faster. Same goes for Gondor. Gondor can do the same to him. It's just a matter of who presses their advantage more. It seems like Superman was making a mistake here to try and press his forces into the gate, instead of trying to wipe out this unit of Uruk-hai infantry. Which is now trying to get into the ranks of the Artillery Rangers. We've got Trolls of the White Hand breaking through. Now it's Tommy and Bloodbath doing. Okay, so now they're back almost at the bridge, the entrance to the bridge. They've pushed their way back. How are we doing over here? Alright, so I told Baywin I was disbanding the square, and Baywin sent up his Blackguard of Barad-dûr. When I saw him do that, I sent him my Nazgul. I was actually going to disband the square soon. And, well, obviously I don't do it yet, but I can see that Baywin's gone in. Okay, now as you can see, I'm disbanding the square, and I told Baywin that I was disbanding the square to watch out for the Mithrandir's Retune. It's just hovering in the background. My troops are still alive on the walls. My Mir Small Chosen pushing the Oxman Lost Knight back. My Temple Guard is doing pretty well here against the Wardens of the White Tower and the Vanguard of King Elisar. So they're keeping those troops busy. The artillery Cherry Crew managed to get down to 32. But as you can see, I'm running out of trolls. They're pretty bloodied up. They're probably going to start falling soon, and then there's nothing I can do about that. Which really sucks. Baywin's Temple Executioners alive and through. He's got to get into the fight though. So Baywin and I were successful in working our way into the city. Check out Pharaoh's assault. Pharaoh, as you can see, is charging through here. He's doing very well. We've got some Fountain Guard, and we've got Trolls of the Right Hand assaulting them from behind. This is just means they fought the extra bit faster. Trolls of the Right Hand, got to move it. We've got reinforcements coming through right now. Wardens of the White Tower, no less. Pharaoh's assault is going from three locations here. He's now in 3 locations. You've got pikemen here against marksmen and Candos. Berserkers should make quick work of them. We've got some Shibarok sitting over some Citadel Guard that I think was allocated to us before. So we're stretching out the defense here. The defense is under a lot of strain here at the moment. Veterans of Osgiliath armoured up. Not firing just yet.
Only half our force remains.
The attack over here seems to have stalled a little bit.
Bloodied. They have lost half their men.
But Tommy and Bloodbath still have some troops left in the tank. They're not out yet just yet. Wonder when Bloodbath will use their catapult. Now, Pharaoh's attack is looking the most promising out of everyone's at the moment. We've got the Mithrandir's Retune here, attacking the Ballista. It's down to 32. Ballista crew down to 17. Pharaoh could lose the crew here if he's not careful. Go back over. Oh, nice hit. And they broke my corner on halberds, all 45 of them.
Bloodied.
Now, Baywin and I both have our Nazgul in the fight here somewhere. think there's 9 left. Got 10 left.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
There's a lot of arrow fire there coming in from veterans Osgiliath and Marksman Campbell. My forces here defeated the Gondorian forces pretty much on their left, and now they're focusing on the Wards of the White Tower and Vanguard of King Alisar. So amazingly, my forces on the walls here are still alive and fighting, and still at a healthy number. They're keeping the Warders busy. Looks like veterans Osgiliath are out of ammunition, so I don't know why they're not being sent into the fight. Fountain Guard being sent up. We've got Bulldogs of Durthang here from Bailey. I gotta admit, I am developing a bigger respect here for the Bulldogs of Durthang. I see them doing better and better in each battle. It makes me think they are a worthwhile unit bringing in after all. Just using pretty bad before. We've got the Monopoly Honor Guard here as well. So it is 60 to 67. Didn't actually touch on that percentage before, so sorry. Alright, let's go back over to Pharaoh. We have some good movements there from him. Alright, so Pharaoh's Nazgul High is in the centre. He was assaulting the guards of Osgiliath, but he broke it off to attack the Fountain Guard in the rear. Probably a good idea. Although we do have artillery rangers here, and they still have ammunition. So by attacking them in the rear, it's kind of a double-edged sword as well there. He's really opened himself up. I'm guessing Stu doesn't want to get any friendly fire there, so he's moving them up closer. He's going to halt there and fire in. No, he's not. That's very lucky there for Pharaoh. Okay, Stu Balrog has set up a defense here. It's relatively strong. We've got Fountain Guard here, Wardens of the White Tower. Up against the Urukai Pikemen. It's a fair defense. I think it will hold there based on the troops here currently, without additional support. We've got some Dunning planes in there, running through the city as we can see. Through the gap. Darwin and I pretty much know that we're toast. We don't have too many forces left. We got some Mount Urakosi, a full unit being moved up. As you can see, the defenders have practically abandoned the courtyard. Thanks to Pharaoh, they've withdrawn a lot of their troops here to try and deal with him and his advance. Baywin and I are still a thorn in their sides, so they can't pull back those forces until they finish us off. Now that could be my general, or that could be Baywin's general. So we've got the Nephilim retching around. We've got Temple Executions, and we've got Nazgul as well from Baywin, as I said. I've got 6 Nazgul left. Balin's got about 10. So we're still taking them down a bit. Alright, quickly check the walls. I've got 22 Temple Executions left. Wards of the White Tower down to 41. You can see Baron's doing a lot of good work here. Oh, nice work. Oh, huge hit here. But it looks like there's a mixture of friendly troops and our own, but it looks like he's got a good hit on his own troops there. That would have helped out Pharaoh quite a bit. Okay, that one was much better. They took out a lot of the monster fire. Steel Barrel forced to pull back some Fountain Guard to try and deal with the Uruk-hai crossbowmen here. And we took out, I think, Y2K 86's general. Another solid hit there from Pharaoh's troops. We've got reinforcements coming in here. Axeman and Losnark. It's a depleted unit though. Hits there from the trebuchet. Next one, 47. Again, Steel Barrel's defense here looks really, really strong. And let's see the Balin's from my general, I think that was Balin's general there. Alright, it is 74 to 82.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Alright. We got Tommy shooting his jabbies through the gap here. It's definitely wearing them down. Trollshaw Axo is still also here. Get to use their ammunition. That's a bit better. And Vejron's pulling back. We've got Blackwolds going through. So Tommy and Bobath have arrived inside of Osgiliath and joined up with Pharaoh. Pharaoh and I don't have too much left. I've got 13 Temple Executioners. Wardens of the White Tower down to 37. And I think it's just pretty much Balin's Nazgul left. I think all my Nazgul are dead. So that's the result of our battle. A lot of corpses here. We wasted a lot of resources trying to get through that gate. But then again, Y2K spent a lot of resources trying to keep us out. Yeah, the Mithrin's Retching, I think maybe Y2K should have pulled back all his infantry and let the Mithrin's Retching just finish off the Temple Executions and Nazgul, because they're still very vulnerable to cab charges. They could have saved a lot of those soldiers there for the late game. Because Nazgul's right now is just finishing them off. Yeah, we've got Steel Barrel. This is not a fair fight. Okay, we've got Frontman Javelins here, coming in. Now, Tommy start firing. You better hurry. Okay, they're reloading.
We're under attack!
They're targeting the Modian Honor Guard.
We're under attack!
No, you don't mess around with Jabbies. The Modian Honor Guard's ranks are collapsing. He's getting a lot of nice kills there. Pharaoh's front lines here need some help from the rear. We've got a full unit here, Mount Laura Coast, that's needed over there. The Thinder's Retching's running through the city. Don't know what target they're searching for. They've turned back. Javelins didn't get any hits on him. Alright. I better send over some help. Just getting down range in front of the guys wants to kill them quicker. And if they really needed that support. What else is going on? We've got pikemen here. We've got vengeful ones within the veteran. And stewards. I'm toast now. All my troops are dead. And I think Pharaoh's done a great job here. I think they've tried to sandwich together the sheer battle rods within the veteran. They've cut them off. Unless you can get through Pharaoh's men on this side to close the gap. Got Pike moving in. Theoretically, they still could get out. Okay, Gondorian General just fell. Finish off quicker, I didn't see the General was. But I'm going to say it's huge General. It's 83 now to 95. Not bad if you really get to use the catapult that much at all. It would seem. Okay, here comes Wardens. Here comes Y2K's Wardens after finishing off all of my Temple Executioners. Looks like Gondor's trying to consolidate what's left of their defense. Trollshire Axos and Fraud Javelins targeting them as they retreat. The Axos out of ammunition. It's quite possible to pull it out. And there goes the third Gondorian General. He's firing up there. You got Paradigm Range is firing in. Tommy. Okay, I think that was the Vengeful One's General there. There's nothing on our guard. Broke. We got Goblin King's bodyguard here from Bloodbath coming in. I think they're trying to get into the fight as well. They need to. They need to fight that much faster. Ah well, poor Y2K, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, he's done. Being attacked from all sides. And that Pike moving in, delivering the knockout. The furniture is broken. I was going to say amazingly they're still alive, but they broke. So Gandalf is trying to get away. Gandalf made it back to the center. Okay. So Tony's going to try and finish off the Gondorian forces from a distance. Fountain Guard pretty much toast. And Baywin's Nazgul, amazingly, are still alive, down to 6. So Baywin made it through. And that's it, guys. So we'll actually time 6 speed, I think, for the end.
Our men no longer command the castle.
And that is it, guys. So, congratulations to my allies on our win. I got 1,116 kills, Balin got 1,399, Pharaoh 1,444, Bloodbath 1,651, and Tony Wazoo on 831. Stu Balrog 3,025, Vengeful One a nice 4,289, and YTK86 on 2,350. Looking at our kill counts, my Nazgul got 177, Dunin Shadowbows 153, Temple Guard 217, Olog High 116, Orc Javelin 75 108, and the rest did poor to average. Poor to average, I'd say. Baywin, his Bulldogs of Death Thing got 143, his Nazgul 273, so his Nazgul did much better. Temple Executioners 115, Blackguard of Barad-dûr 94 131, not bad for Blackguard. Sauron's Will 75 105, Orc Javelins 101, and the rest of his army did average to good. And that's all I can show you. So thank you to my allies for their support and attack, and congratulations to everyone for our victory. Great defense there from the Gondorian team, really had us on the ropes there. Good kill counts all around, very respectable. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.